Taking care of the Jalak Kebo, also known as Acridotheres javanicus, until it becomes truly Gacor. Now that, my friend, is an art. We're talking about a bird that sings loud, with rich variety, and stamina that just keeps going. It's not the kind of chirping you hear once in a while. It's the kind that fills your yard with life.
Kan umpamanya dia pengen ke pohon pisang yang lebih jauh, dia akan jatuh ke pohon pisang yang lebih dekat. Umpamanya seperti itu kalau burungnya itu dilepas liarkan.
But hey, this doesn't happen in a day. There's no such thing as instant Gacor. It takes a mix of knowledge, patience, and daily commitment. You've got to start with the right bird, one with sharp eyes, strong posture, and good energy.
Pertama kita ambil pakannya dulu.
Then it's all about daily care, proper feeding, regular sunbathing, fresh water, and a clean, peaceful environment. These little things, they add up. And when you get it right, the reward is amazing. That bird won't just chirp, it'll perform.
Langkah pertamanya kita pegang pelan-pelan ya guys.
It's not just a hobby. It's a way of life. And trust me, once your Jalak Kebo hits that Gacor level, you'll know the joy we bird lovers chase every day. Taking care of the Jalak Kebo, also known as Acridotheres javanicus, until it becomes truly Gacor. Now that, my friend, is an art. We're talking about a bird that sings loud, with rich variety, and stamina that just keeps going. It's not the kind of chirping you hear once in a while, it's the kind that fills your yard with life. When choosing from an ambioken, that's a big communal cage filled with wild-caught birds, you've got to keep your eyes sharp. Watch how they move, how they act. Look for a bird with a strong, upright posture and plenty of energy. The one that pushes its way to the food bowl, that's the kind of fighter you want. Around here, we call it aggressive during feeding, and it's a sign of solid mental strength and good fighting spirit. Also, if a bird is already bobbing its head up and down, what we call the nodding gesture, that usually shows confidence and good adaptability. It might seem like a small thing, but behavior like that tells you a lot about what kind of bird. See, in a tough environment like an ambioken, only the mentally strong birds stand out. Those that already show bravery and competitiveness under pressure are much more likely to adapt quickly when they move to a new home. So yeah, picking the right young Jalak Kebo isn't just about looks, it's about attitude, presence, and heart. And once you find the right one, that's the start of something special.
Once you've got a promising young Jalak Kebo, the next step is adaptation and taming. This part is all about changing how the bird sees humans not as a threat, but as a source of safety and food. See, when a bird is scared or stressed, it goes into survival mode, fight or flight, and when it's stuck in that state, it shuts down anything non-essential like singing. So, if you want a bird that chirps happily, you've got to make sure it feels safe first. For a freshly caught bird, especially a wild one, give it a few days just to settle in. Put the cage somewhere quiet, away from heavy foot traffic so the bird can calm down. Once it's a bit more relaxed, slowly start moving the cage to busier spots, like the porch or the living room, so it gets used to the presence and sounds of people without freaking out. Consistent and gentle interaction is key. Start building trust by hand feeding its favorite snacks like crickets and eggs. Yeah, it might take a while, but trust me, it works. When that bird finally takes food from your hand without flinching, that's the moment it accepts you as part of its safe zone.
Liar agar menjadi jinak memang membutuhkan kesabaran teman-teman, konsistensi dan.
And once the bird feels safe, relaxed, and connected to you, only then is it truly ready to start vocal training and show off its full singing potential. Consistency, now that's the heartbeat of bird keeping. A Jalak Kebo raised with a regular, disciplined routine will be physically and mentally more stable. This daily rhythm acts like environmental conditioning, sensing the bird's body clock and metabolism, which directly affects its health and willingness to sing. Here's a simple but powerful daily ritual you should stick to.
Kalian bersihkan tempatnya ya, atau kandangnya itu. Dan juga
early morning dew time around 5 a.m. sunrise. Start the day by placing your bird outside around 5 a.m. Let it breathe in that fresh, cool morning air. This mimics the natural conditions of the wild and acts like a natural respiratory therapy. Clears up the voice, calms the nerves, and balances the mind. Keep the bird out until the sun starts to rise. Bath time 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Jalak Kebo loves a good bath. The best time is between 7 and 10 in the morning, especially on clear, sunny days. Put a wide water dish in the cage and let the bird bathe itself, or give it a gentle mist shower. Either way, it'll thank you for it.
Nah, jalak kebo ini memang senang air ya. Jadi
Sunbathing about 1 hour. After the bath, let the bird air dry for about 15 minutes. Then move it to a sunny spot for about an hour. Just a heads up, never put the bird under harsh, direct sunlight. That can cause dehydration, heat stress, or worse. Choose a spot with soft morning light or partial shade. Cage cleaning daily. A clean cage means a healthy bird. Every single day, clean the bottom of the cage. Wash the food and water containers and wipe down the perch. A dirty cage is a breeding ground for bacteria and disease, and a sick bird won't sing. This daily cycle: cool air, water, then warmth is a natural powerhouse. A bird raised with this kind of consistency will enjoy great health and solid mental stability. The things every Jalak Kebo needs to truly become Gacor.
Karena dia mengingat jam-jam dia mandi kapan, jam-jam dia akan dijemur kapan, itu dia mengingat. Jadi dia juga bisa menyesuaikan diri dengan aktivitas.
A bird cage isn't just a prison, it's a microenvironment that shapes a bird's quality of life. For a Jalak Kebo, the cage needs to be spacious enough so it can move freely, stretch its wings, and hop from perch to perch. If you're into breeding, the ideal size is around 80 by 100 by 170 centimeters, which tells us even a daily use cage shouldn't be small or cramped. Luckily, there are plenty of solid options out there, whether metal or wooden. Cages with decent sizes like 60 by 42 by 35 centimeters or 40 centimeters in diameter. The point is, give your bird room to live, not just survive. Now, where you place the cage is just as important as the cage itself. Choose a spot with good airflow, not too hot, not too humid, and away from threats like rats or cats. A great location is somewhere like your front porch, where the bird can hear human voices and daily household sounds. This acts as passive training, encouraging the Jalak Kebo to mimic what it hears.
Intensitas giras dan gelabaknya, bos.
But be careful, too much noise or chaotic surroundings can stress the bird out. You want a healthy balance, just enough stimulation to keep it engaged, but still calm and safe enough for it to relax.
nomor 1 atau kandang ukuran yang paling besar. Itu akan membuat burungnya juga.
That's the secret, creating an environment where the bird feels secure, but not isolated. A place where it can grow, learn, and eventually sing its heart out. A cage cover, what we call a carodong, might look simple, but it's actually one of the most essential tools in bird care. It's not just a cloth to hide the cage. It's a sensory control device. When used properly, it helps manage your Jalak Kebo's rest and activity cycles, while also improving its health and training focus. Here are the key benefits of using a carodong. Promotes better rest. At night, covering the cage helps create a calm, dark space where the bird can sleep peacefully. It blocks out lights, passing people, and random noises that could disturb its rest or cause stress. A well-rested bird is a healthy, happy bird. Protection from nighttime threats. The cover also serves as a shield against mosquitoes and other nighttime bugs, as well as cold winds that can make your bird sick. Think of it like a warm blanket and a bug net rolled into one. Increases focus during audio training. When you're doing audio-based Masteran sound training with MP3 South, covering the cage is highly recommended. It limits visual distractions, allowing the bird's brain to really focus on the sounds, its hearing, and record them better. Now, not all covers are created equal. Go with something lightweight and breathable, like thin cotton or rayon. If the material's too thick, it can trap heat and reduce airflow, definitely not good for your bird's health. In short, the carodong is a multi-purpose tool. Use it to switch your bird into rest mode, social mode when the cover's off, or training mode during sound sessions. It's a simple cloth, sure, but in the hands of a bird lover, it becomes a powerful way to shape behavior and well-being.
Kalau nomor 3 nanti 210 di sini gitu doang ya. Cuma